Okay.
Oh,
It's like we're on episode 4. We were supposed to have 5, but one week we didn't do it at
yeah.
all because I wasn't able to. And basically, there's only 2 people, I think. And then I think I missed. I think I only actually missed one because of the outage. So I've at least been to 3.
So everyone is live now. We are actually good to go. Um, excuse me. Yeah, we are actually good to go now. Who wants to tell Schmeat some actual backstory of what the hell happened?
Uh, I don't know who can start from whenever Schmeat left, because I just know recent events.
You can just go from what happened last weekend.
So we almost all died. Uh, we found it was like a fae, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a fae. Had a conversation with her. Almost died. We got lucky because I didn't die because I was resistant to
You were
what?
immune to it, I think.
Yeah, I was immune to
Remember?
it, but I don't remember what it was. It was something specific I was immune to. And then I got wound back up, and then we couldn't heal V, and then we rushed back in a um, Thieves Guild boat, kind of got our shit taken, and we're forced to join that guild to find the people that the boat originally belonged to, or at least who was sent with the boat, not who it belonged to, because who it belonged to was the tavern owner who took our shit, but gave us some of it back. All of it back besides like 3 gold each.
Gotta pay for something there, you know?
Nilo got drunk, so that was good. And that is honestly all I remember, and I think I summed it up pretty decent.
That was the majority of what happened. And now,
Also, Bloom had a connection, so
yeah, and also then everyone leveled up to 2. And now they're slightly more resistant to things.
You did. Wait.
Oh yeah, I need to actually level up, I need to level up
Did I
everyone.
forget to do that?
I don't think you told me what, you didn't end up choosing which, thing you wanted.
Oh, right.
I'm not sure. I'm pretty
Um,
sure everyone gave me the updated level 2 sheet. Except people were
not
still
gonna
just
lie, I decided to
choosing.
check just in case, but yeah, I'm pretty sure.
What was your. Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
gonna.
did.
That's gonna find the level 2 skill feats and stuff, make sure I actually got those. Um, yeah, I don't think I actually put in
I had reach and battle medicine was what I was looking at.
reach and battle medicine. Okay.
Yeah. Or we were talking about or I guess we were talking about
You didn't choose the dedication, is what you were. If you still want some time to choose the dedication, you can too. Battle medicine is a great feat.
yeah, it was something with battle medicine, I thought. There was something.
Well, battle medicine itself is its own feat. Unless you're talking
No, no.
about a, if unless you're talking about a dedication.
You're not gonna lie, I'm really happy that I finished everyone's things. I like them all next to each other. It looks great.
Siva, what did you choose for your, Mila? What, let me double check to see what you choose for your level 2 feats.
I chose the vampire dedication, and I chose a skill training in medicine. Literally, essentially nothing, but enough to make it to where I feel better about myself. So,
Skill feat in medicine, which means you can finally use 3 wounds. which is probably one of the smartest things you can do.
Exactly, because I don't
Uh,
think I can actually get healed by anyone else.
you do actually get another. You do get another class feat, by the way.
I
Remember
do
that
what?
the archetype was free. Remember the archetype was free. Whoops, one more.
I
There you go. Remember the archetype was free, so you got to get a you got a class feat for free. So you got like you got like a stance. You got stunning fist is what most people grab. That's what I would recommend. Either key strike or stunning fist.
Ah,
Key strike
it's fine.
basically enhances it to do 1d8 extra damage. And increases your focus pool. So that kind of lets you basically do like miniature Kamehamehas whenever you do stuff.
That'd
Uh,
be great, but honestly, it would be out of character. Um,
it just makes
Honestly,
your
I'm looking at
punches.
stunning fist because that
Yes,
might be what I'm going for.
yeah. Stunning fist basically means if you hit a creature with your flurry of blows, they have to make a fortitude save or be stunned one.
Yeah,
I've seen every single monk so far take that.
yeah. The thing is that it sucks because it's just like I don't know how to have both on here, so I know what I actually have.
Oh, you don't have to worry about the dedication. That you don't have to worry about the dedication.
Okay,
Uh,
so yeah, I'll
yeah,
just go with stunning fist then.
okay. Yeah, the dedication is stuff that we keep that's the stuff that we keep separately. So I'm gonna go ahead and copy and then say this is. Okay, good. It actually kept the same link. Good. And then stunning strike. This is right. Stunning fist. Okay, there we go. That means everyone is good except trying to find out. Because B got the clockwork dedication.
That is probably the one I'm going to go with. To work the most.
And then you have to just choose some level 2 or level 3 skill and skill feat and class feat.
Oh, I thought I had those picked out earlier. Oh, I forgot it doesn't save it.
Did you choose Bon Mont? I think you chose Bon Mont, didn't you?
Not on this one, no. I don't think so. I don't think I have access to Bonmont.
If you want, there's the it's pinned in the comment thing here. Hey Aaron, welcome on in. We're doing a little bit of a slow start today. But this is all casual campaigns, so
Yeah, starting slow. Half an hour later.
yeah. So where would y'all like? So where would you like to meet up? Would you like to have everyone meet back up with you in the right after the you kind of leave the office of? I don't think I've ever actually said the guildmaster's name. No, I did say the guildmaster's name. Dust.
I mean, Nilo won't remember. He was out of it. I mean, I
Their
don't remember in the first place, but
yeah. Their name is. Because I forgot, I actually don't have to remember these things. That's the whole point.
3.
just go to here.
I don't remember what I picked earlier. I forgot I have to make a new link afterwards.
Here we go. It's Yenya's mirror. There is no way you would remember that, but it's Yenya's mirror.
So Yinya is all I'm ever going to call her because I don't care to say all of that.
And I will show a picture of her in the Discord. Yep, I got the total.
Oh, she looks cool. I like her. Really basic, but I like her.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember which one.
I'm gonna add her to the character sheet so we have her for later. Because now she's apparently now an important NPC, thanks to y'all shenanigans.
I mean, did you really think we weren't going to run into that?
Not so fast.
Not okay, not the way that we were going, and probably not so fast, but still in general. That's what I mean.
She does that. Everyone has their little plot structures, and there's a lot of lore in town for everything. I'll go ahead and set y'all back outside the dungeon just for the sake of having that. I'd say this is a 10-floor mega dungeon, so.
God damn it, we can barely go to the 10th, or not to the second floor. The fuck are we doing?
You also managed to only do 3 singular rooms, and one of them was a hallway. And you didn't even complete the hallway.
Listen, we've been down, people. We don't have a tank.
You got
Okay,
halfway.
I'm sorry. If it wasn't for my immunity, we would have all been dead.
Just you would basically just kind of have to lay there until your HP just naturally weakens by 1, and just hope that everyone passes enough death saves to go to 0 HP. You know.
Knowing our luck, we would have been dead.
Oh yeah, we also updated that every top of the hour you get a hero point. And you remember you can always spend all of your hero points to not die. Which means I highly recommend always keeping 1, as Axe was literally dying 3 just last weekend.
We ain't gonna talk about that.
Dying 3, and it was gonna be your turn next. I'm pretty sure you had a
But
hero
who's the
point.
one who killed the Hydra in the end? I asked it.
Luckily, I'm pretty sure you had a hero point at that point, so.
Zach.
Okay. Everyone is leveled up and good. Last things I can add is a mechanical construct. And all I need to do is do the CC.
Also, when you say top of each hour, do you mean like in actual time or in game time?
No,
As
in
of
actual
like
time.
how long we've been playing, that's what I mean.
Yeah, in actual time. So right now you have 1. In 20 minutes you will get a second one.
Cool. That's what I figured, but I wanted to make sure of that.
Yep, total I will put both of those in for you.
I've already done the Stitch Flush one. I just couldn't find the Geomancer dedication.
Can y'all press F1 for me and tell me if a search bar comes up?
Uh,
I mean, a Google search?
No.
Because that should come up if you press F1.
Oh, I forgot it's not it's not the,
program.
yeah, I think, I forget what the actual key bindings are for it.
What are you looking to search? I'm like I go to compendiums and search there.
No, I have a thing that basically, let me see if I can, let me find it real quick. Yep, here we go. It's called Control in Space.
Index loaded successfully. Oh,
So if you hit Control in Space, a search bar should pop up.
I'm getting search tabs.
Yeah, so
I
if
got
you,
it.
yeah, so if you hit Control in
This
Space
is
and
cool.
then type in anything, it'll automatically show you that exact result in the compendium, as well as actors right now. So it even searches through all the actors. Like if I just wanted to pull in a random actor, like let's see if I actually put pixels in again. Yeah, it'll literally do any actor as well. It's the best one I could ever recommend. I have it set to F1,
when I'm
but
saying search tabs, I'm saying on my browser.
oh yeah, no. Did you do the control space?
Yes, it's bringing up search tabs for my browser.
Really? So if you go into control, if you go into the settings and go to configure controls, you'll see a mod called Quick Insert, and you can change that key binding. I highly recommend it for GMs. I literally could not live without it at this point. I use it so much. Because that's how I literally pull anything on screen. I pull it from the quick insert to the chat box, and it lets me like post things. It lets me do everything. Highly recommend. Anyways, let's bring everyone over to the mega dungeon. This is some nicer music. We'll do the There we go.
I will be back really, really fast.
Yep.
Any
Okay.
thing.
Yep. So all of you are outside the dungeon once again. The lighthouse, as far as you guys know, it's a lighthouse that for some reason has a second floor. But you're just kind of a little bit surprised that there seems to be a second floor, and you're like, wow, there's some dangerous things going on in there. So clearly something must be going wrong with this lighthouse to be just something more than just an actual lighthouse. In the meantime, the little gremlin-looking creatures decided to they basically decided to straight up destroy the bridge because they realized that people were using them. So where do you all go now?
I'm back.
So in the context of the game, was I like
would we
away
have?
from the party, or am I like was I?
You basically took some time as you were kind of passing in and out of various adventure kind of quests and stuff. You went off on your own for a little bit, but then came back after you realized that there's probably greater treasure here than wherever you kind of went off. You basically kind of found like a lead to something that sounded really interesting, but then you realized it was kind of like not really interesting at all. So you're like, well, I might as well go back to the original party.
Okay, okay.
It is
So
an adventuring town, so
yeah. So as we know, walking up to the structure, I'll just kind of look to everyone.
Well, hold on.
So,
Would we have taken the boat back?
uh yes, actually. So you would have met you in the tavern after he failed or succeeded. He could have failed or succeeded, um, doing whatever he was trying to do. And you was expecting you all to kind of walk your way there, but then they just straight up show you the Thieves Guild boat, and Bloom is able to. And after they take you to the docks, you see Bloom just kind of head over to the boat, and like basically they are like a propeller for this like freaking boat.
Zerda, you put me in a wall.
There we go.
Yeah, Bloom can cantrip explode water, so I was like, haha.
So,
So,
what have you guys found here? Since I've been gone.
Bugs and more bugs and death and more bugs and all the fucking bugs.
So, just more creatures, it seems?
Kind of. There still seems to be some form of, I want to say, above average of the intelligence type here. Some creatures, I don't
Oh,
want to say sentient, but something chased after or tried to get after us before.
oh, completely off of that. We also found fish pastries.
What? Just
They were good.
fresh. So you let me lay out
Fish
this.
pastries.
You're walking in this decrepit old lighthouse. All right. Bunch of bugs, bunch of monsters everywhere. You find these pastries. They're what? Immaculate. They're in good shape. They're not spoiled. And you decide,
Yeah.
let's eat them.
Well, I mean, like, they were tad stale, but you could tell that they were fresh. I mean, they were
Oh
only
yeah.
here for probably 3 days. We
So
found it in the boat that we just came on.
so you ate some musty, um, damp
It was delicious. I don't care what
pastries.
you say.
No. I'm just I'm just trying to get the scene all laid out. That's all.
Yes.
But yeah, they were really good. Actually, Bloom, do you have any more, or did the lady take it?
I think she
you would
took
have
them
to
all.
buy. You would have to buy more. She makes them. It's part of the tavern's
Oh,
menu.
yeah, but there was still like so many left.
She would not deign someone see her pastries in such poor condition, but you're free to buy them.
Yeah, but that means we gotta go back. I'll
I can,
wait.
I can say, I can put some, I can, if you give me 1 gold, I can put some fish pastries in your,
I will
uh,
give you 1 gold, please.
there you go, I'll put some fish pastries in there. I'll give you 10. They're a silver each. There's some nice pastries.
Yeah. Yeah,
Day 1 fish pastries. We'll see how long they last.
they will not. Because one is just going to just be eaten. So we're already down one. We'll see how long this goes.
You're just kind of like looking at. Oh, why am I forgetting names?
We have Bloom. I'll actually do on their tokens. We have Bloom,
Bloom.
V,
Okay.
and Nilo.
Milo. All right, that's right. You're just kind of like watching Milo eat this pastry with like a little bit of disgust, realizing like just the condition that's in. Anyways,
Hey, this
um,
one's new. Actually, do you want one? They're really, really good.
oh,
They
so this isn't a 3 day old fish pastry.
No, it's just as old as it coming coming back here. So not even a day,
Okay,
right?
Only took me about an hour.
Yeah. So yeah, not even a day.
I think I'll pass, but I appreciate the offer. If they're fresh, I hold much less uh, of an eye to these. Either way, I feel as though you might want to start making your way forward.
I mean, I guess.
Uh, I mean, we can head back at any time.
I mean, not really.
You have a
we,
beautiful boat.
we can't really head back like that. Probably might not be best. We should probably come back with something before we ever actually head back.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. So the best path is forward.
Yeah, we
Mm.
should. I think there's more of this floor we can discover.
Yeah, let's not go downstairs anymore. That was bad.
I will say to the left here, you do see what looks to be a door It seems to be a 1 foot square window with iron bars.
Can Nilo look in it? I don't know what he's looking for, but can he look in it?
Yep.
I believe we have two options to continue going down or go up.
I think we should go.
Looking
We could go
inside,
up.
I will say you see what looks to be a room, a big old circular room, with very smooth walls that seem to be painted a light gray with no indication of seams between the blocks of stones. A set of iron stairs seem to wind upwards along a curved wall before basically you kind of just see just the stairs from here. There does seem to be a red bloodstain that glistens on the floor at the room's center, as though a human-sized creature bled to death on the floor very recently, despite no body in sight.
Hey, yo, there's blood in here, but no body. Can I actually, like, because of what I am, is there a way I can, like, see it if I can smell? Like, I guess in a weird way how
Yes,
fresh it
actually.
is. Yeah.
Go ahead and roll me a perception.
I can't smell. All I smell is fish cakes.
The smell of the swamp. If you were closer, you probably could, but the smell of the swamp is just a little bit too much in order for you to be able to make out the scent from specifically the room. As you're gonna put just gonna put your nose up to the iron bars, the smell of the swamp is too overpowering.
I can't quite tell if it's fresh or not, but still, blood without a body is kind of concerning.
Well, I mean, it was in a body at some point.
I
Yeah,
think.
but where is that body and what caused it?
Well,
Oh, hold on.
so
This
you
is
think
not just a window. Okay, I misread this. It says the western door has a 1 foot square window set with iron bars, and it opens normally.
I mean, I can still look at it before I even go. That still means there's a window. I'm just looking through
Yeah.
the window. I'm not going in there yet. I don't trust that shit.
well, yeah, I mean, based off the things we've seen around this structure, it's safe to assume there's potentially a bug just dragging it away, or some other monster eating the corpse. You know,
I
Or the
do
people who
say,
try to chase us at one point, who we don't know whether or not they were nice or not.
people were chasing you. Like,
I mean, we don't know what they were. We just know that we ran away, and that's how we got in the predicament we were in. So, yeah.
I will say, as you are so trained in blood yourself, Nilo, the fresh blood does seem to almost ripple occasionally. Its slick and red surface appears like the top of a deep pool.
I don't like this. Can we not go in there? I don't trust that. That's sketchy. Because that means that there's more blood than there should be in that big of an area. And if it's rippling, that's even bigger of a problem. So I'd rather suggest going somewhere else. If that is okay with all of y'all.
We could clear the blood if we want to get rid of it, and then go
You
from there.
How
realize
would
that
we do that?
you will realize that this itself, this center structure, is actually the lighthouse itself. So like the
Yeah,
stairway up, you'd imagine is a super tall stairway, as this stairway goes all the way to the top of the lighthouse.
that's fair. So, so how would we? How do you suggest us getting rid of the blood?
You just see Bloom holding up like a small blob of acid between her fingers.
I I don't think that's how that would work.
It's like nature's bleach.
I mean, what is bleach?
It is a special chemical that was commonly used to sanitize things. I learned it from V's homeland.
Let's see.
Yeah, you're right. That would probably do it. You know, I'd rather you not go in there first, though. But sure, if you want to try that, I guess we could.
I mean, I can also yuck it. I don't have to walk in.
I mean,
You know, that is a point, but you sure you can throw that far?
She kind of like is like holding it like a football almost now, and she's like, "Yeah, I could probably get in."
Can I see if this door's unlocked in the first place anyway?
Yep, the door is unlocked.
I mean, sure. Want me to get out of your way, or are you just gonna walk over?
I mean, I'll just kind of boop doo doo boop doo doo
It closes the door.
boop doo doo. It's right here, right?
Yep.
Boop doo doo boop doo doo.
As you
Got a 30-foot
begin,
range.
yep.
You know, that's
So you see, you seem to see the blood begin to clear for now. As it kind of reacts violently, you hear the sounds of almost like a distant wailing, like a crying type wailing in the distance, as the blood basically begins to boil and basically evaporate from this room mixed with the bleach. It just sounds like as if a soul has been dipped in a vat of acid from a very far distant away.
Bloom just kind of looks back, hearing the scream behind them, and just go, "See, blood gone."
Thumbs up.
remind me not to be like step on your toes or anything. You know, I don't want to fuck with that. But I guess since it's clear, y'all want to go up or we going somewhere else?
I
I will
mean,
say
we've
it is
already
about
cleared
a
the path.
90 foot. It's about 90 feet of stairs up the top.
That would make sense.
And then there's another door over here, right?
Yep. At the top of the, if you'd like to go up the staircase, you are more than free.
Is is this door operable?
Yes, it actually seems to be, locked. But the lock seems to be on the inside.
I am going
So,
to leave it locked for the time being.
you would figure that that is just kind of judging by just some spatial recognition. Let me get a perception check from you. You can kind of figure out where you are on the map. Yep. You would know. You would kind of just guess just by the distance. This was the hallway that you first entered in. This is a door to that hallway.
Gotcha. Okay.
And the
So
lock is
I'm
on our side.
Yep.
Okay. Okay.
You would have had to pick this lock to get in this room if you came from the hallway. Instead of oh, and now that you're inside the room, you can see that there looks to be a trap door in the ceiling, nearly 100 feet above.
You know, maybe that would explain the blood splatter, or it doesn't, and that's concerning. But I don't care. I got fish cakes as he eats one because he can.
so we can either go up or change course.
How tall did this tower look going
90
from the
feet, about
outside?
100 feet up.
Okay. Did it look like it was connected to anything else?
It is the connected to the top of the lighthouse.
Okay. Well, how thoroughly have you, the rest of you, explored the remainder of this floor?
Not at all. Not really.
Not in
We,
here.
I was gonna say, in here, not at all. In the main part that connects to this, barely, because we thought we were getting chased, so we kind of left and
And then we
then
went,
went to a different building.
There's a pack of roving beasties, I guess is a way to put it.
we didn't really get a look at what they were.
We decided it would be better to flee than fight at that moment.
Understandable.
Yeah.
Well then,
And then we got into a separate fight and almost didn't make it
Yeah.
out.
I guess if we know that there's potentially a roving band of whatever out there, then I suppose going up might be a little bit safer.
You do all recall
Oh,
that
yeah.
she mentioned that the light seems to be active, but only at night. She seems to see the gauntlet, which is the name of this lighthouse, seems to be active, but only at night. And it is a brilliant midday right now. But if you came back here at night, you might see what is causing the blue glow that seems to be emanating all the way to the town.
I mean,
So
we could
don't
just
stay
go.
here past night. Got it.
We could go
Um,
check out like the see if there's something weird going on with the lighthouse.
yeah. Also, to clarify, because I don't think we mentioned it yet, we're also here to look for the people who own the boat that um we kind of took.
Yeah.
And if we don't come back, we're going to be accused of being the murderers, and we obviously are not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not murderers
So yeah,
yet.
now you should logically know everything that's going on now. I think you're 100% caught up. If not, I was kind of out of it last night, so I might not remember everything.
They were a little tipsy, but that's okay.
Oh, who doesn't like a good party? But I'm sure there's going to be some gaps in my understanding, but at the end of the day, shouldn't affect it too much. So,
Yeah,
I
but it's
guess.
a good idea if you know what you're getting into.
Oh, I guess since yeah, what say you? Up or back into the main building?
I want to go up.
Okay. You have to find a. It does seem to be locked at the top. So you can either try finding a key or trying to pick it.
Hey,
Hey,
look,
guess what?
this key. Yeah.
Yeah. Can I see if this large silver key is what opens it?
You can certainly try.
Can I try without pushing it too hard so it doesn't stupidly break if it's not right?
Yep. This key does not seem to be the one that goes up to that door.
Yeah, it's a no go. I don't. Guess we gotta keep searching
You'd
and not.
imagine.
Yeah.
You'd imagine that that key probably goes to something over in that dock area that you were mentioning, or something below the dock area. But the having the lighthouse key over in a separate building would seem a little bit odd.
I mean, odd, but not improbable. But yeah, very odd. You're right. It was worth a shot, though.
Yep, there'll be multiple keys. There's actually a whole PNG file with just keys in it for this place.
Oh, God. Okay.
Can I try to
Where?
listen to the door that's locked to see if I hear anybody on
Yes,
the other
actually,
side?
and I'll even use the perception DC that you had before. You are now putting your ear to the wall, or the closest thing you have to an ear to the wall. You would basically start hearing the sounds of the same kind of similar stuff you heard before the first time, where it almost hears like the little gremlin sylvan fey creatures seem to be yelling out orders in like a someone would be ordering around a dog. as we just kind of hear those short little like, "Okay, auto, and there, tutor." Like it's like doing short commands and waiting for a response.
I'll kind of turn back to the group and inform them such that is definitely that group of the roving creatures on the other side of the wall.
You know, even though I really highly doubt it, do you think it would be the people from the Thieves Guild?
On the other side? No.
That's what I was thinking, but I mean, there's that off chance.
No, no, it sounds like those little blue gremlin things that we fought at the beginning.
Oh.
We could try to talk to them.
Yeah, they didn't quite like that last time.
They didn't really like the light either. I mean, we could scare them off.
True. For now, does everyone agree that we should probably go and see if we can find a different entrance to at least avoid it just a little bit longer?
Sure.
Probably for the best.
Then let us look around.
Yep. And just for the sanctity, everyone just make perceptions to see who sees stuff first. Okay, Nilo. Nilo
I mean, by
Bloom.
numbers, I don't think I would.
Yeah, but it increases success by one, so
Uh,
I'll keep in mind y'all are walking around. I'll let you know whenever something comes up.
I was gonna say V also is actually the highest.
Yeah. I love he got 26, 25, and then freaking 24.
I'm gonna
And
Yeah,
then
my 24 is
10.
nat
I'm
24.
gonna I'm gonna shut the door behind us. Use out.
There you go. Bloom, you see what looks to be a set of windows up here and here. But as they're kind of up on the cliff, you can only really see the fact that there does seem to be windows out here, as also here and here, as basically the outside seems to have an ample amount of lighting for some reason. They really care about lighting in this lighthouse, so there is just windows a little bit everywhere.
It's their bathroom
How
windows.
how high up are they?
This ledge itself would be about 5 feet tall.
Can I peek in?
Yes, you may. Let me get rid of these. You see what looks to be on the inside a triangular room of sorts that may have once seemed comfortable, but after years of rain and exposure to the elements through the two arrow slits in the northern west wall, the room's divan, armory, and basically it looks like the room has been decayed in there. As you see, just what looks to be rot and decay.
Gross. Okay. May I look in here?
Yep. Inside of there, you see what looks to be a beautiful, beautiful looking chapel. As you kind of look through this little window here, you see a giant altar and also there's probably some windows, but the windows on the far end seem to be almost ornate in design, so you probably wouldn't be able to see in through that way. But looking in through here, you can see what looks to be the altar and the beautiful stained glass windows behind it. And you can't really make out what the windows are really trying to depict, but there definitely does seem to be a huge just altar sitting right there in the middle of the room.
There's an altar in here.
Do you happen to know,
Ooh.
like, which deity? Can you tell which deity it might be for?
No idea. Even the
Hmm.
stained glass, I can't really make out.
Hmm. I mean, it's glass. We might be able to just break it and get in if we need to.
Yeah, but that would also probably get us into a situation.
Also, if anyone wants to roll a religion check, they can.
Even
I'll give you, Nilo, if you want to roll it, I'll give you a little bit of an extra boost for
Um,
I'll take the extra boost, but honestly, he probably won't know anyway.
I'll throw a religion check in.
Okay, Bloom, I'm guessing you go up the window to kind of look in a little bit.
Yeah,
I can pick
I
Bloom
kind
up.
of,
Yeah.
yeah, I'll kind of do the grappling hook situation. Yeah, where Nilo just like lifts me up
You would
like a child.
you would recognize this as an altar to, and I'll post it in chat. Nimbala. So Nimbala, is someone that you kind of remember it is the outer god of ghost, despair, swamps, and will-o-wisps.
The god of ghosts and spooky shit.
It's ghost and spooky shit.
Yeah, Nimbaloth. They're like ghosts and um a couple other things. Did I burn a
Uh,
ghost earlier with the acid?
I mean, maybe. I don't know.
Hmm.
Honestly, those whales could have been anything, but that blood moved, so probably might not be ghosts though. But it was
Yeah.
something.
Bills came from somewhere else. They could be connected somehow. Are we able to see inside here? Like, are these glass
Yep.
planes on?
On the very top end, they are too. The ones on the top end are way too ordained. I will at least tell you what they look like though. Uh, Looking on the outside, you seem to see the uh the windows themselves seem to be ordained, with each of the four glass paned windows depicting haunting scenes of ghosts rising from overgrown graveyards towards a four-pointed orange star high above. Bunch of
Can any of you decipher this?
Checking around the outside.
I see my question got avoided. Understood. And I also did not mean to cut you off.
Oh, I didn't
uh
hear the question.
I will say, as you're kind of looking around, and as you kind of try peeking in, you do see what looks to be the looking on the back end of the altar. There seems to be like a little tiny like a bun of some sorts, as if it can open up the altar.
Hmm.
Hey, you think this would stupid theory? You think that would move and like it connects to where we were yesterday? It would have probably been yesterday.
Like
Yeah.
going down?
Yeah.
That's
Think
a
it
fair
connects.
assessment. If I mean, I've seen stories before, so I can imagine. I almost want to just go back down to the push floor down there. Almost.
Mm.
You don't see any other entrances, though windows do make a hell of an entrance. Also, I'm getting rid of all the things so you can look through all the arrow slits.
Also, Neil is going to come back over here because he noticed that you wasn't with them at all.
You, what you doing, buddy?
I was just kind of by the house, but more or less just like listening.
Oh, did you see the doors that oh,
You
The
fell
what?
through.
Yep.
yeah.
The doors on the hinges in this northwestern building seem to be completely caved in, as if a massive creature has stomped the doors in.
See.
Yeah, for right now, I don't really want to go back there because that is kind of why we went back to town.
Oh. Right. I was taking a bit of a gander, but what is it that lost my train of thought. Never mind.
You can always break in and enter. It's a giant glass panes. That's just a door with extra steps.
It's also
Yeah.
a god of ghosts and spooky shit.
I mean, there was swamp somewhere in there too, but Neil don't know that.
Spooky.
You're free to look around the other outside of the building.
I didn't see anything on the other side that I could tell.
You can make a full circle.
I mean, I think at this point we might need to
We either wait to even see what causing the light, or we check floor by room on the first floor. Still, we haven't
yeah.
cleared every floor.
Nilo seems to be investigating the other side of the building.
Do you think
I
I could
mean,
Nilo,
peek
you
through one of
see
these windows?
some more of these windows over here, Nilo, that seem to be looking into different rooms. This is not going to be very hidden. Nilo, are you looking in all of the? I'm assuming you're looking in all of the rooms.
I mean, I'm going to look in this window and notice something just barely, and cautiously look in the other window in this corner.
Yep. You see inside, what looks to be a giant scorpion.
Oh, what now?
This room, the ceiling of this room seems to have basically kind of fallen down, and inside this room seems to be a very well-fed giant scorpion.
Danger puppy.
I was gonna say, I don't know if anyone else can actually see it because Nilo is literally 5 feet, so he has to actually use his wings to like slightly fly up to actually see in the like window.
Anyone can make athletics checks to climb up to look through.
That's fair. But Nilo's just going to like whisper, just so it doesn't grab the attention of that, and if there is anything else, since it is very well fed.
I love how they add this specific not to spoil too much, but I like how they add this specific line in here. Just casually being like, yeah, this is a it's only a moderate encounter for a level 1 party, but I don't know why they treat this as so deadly. You'll literally attack like a
Yeah.
level 4 creature with 2 level 1s.
Yeah, we're 10 out of
V,
10 though.
you have found another entrance at basically what looks to be a giant crumbled away wall that seems to have been here a long time ago, but now the wall has decayed and now there's another opening to the building.
But yeah, no, it's like Nila's just going to whisper to you and Bloom and be like, "Yeah, there's a big scorpion in here. Um, take that how you will." Also, Nila's looking around for V because he doesn't see him immediately. He's just like, "Oh God, where is he?"
You can hear the sounds of like those quick little like training quips, and you see kind of like a massive like hole in the ground over here, as if part of the floor itself has been caved in, and you hear the sounds of the Fae making little like short spoken commands coming from over here.
Not like they're in the room, but they're below the room.
They are in a hole in the room. You can't see them, but you can only hear their voices echoing out from the little hole in the ground over here.
I go back in. Just a light whistle to them. Come over.
You also see some crumbled away wall to your south, to the southwest. Over here, you do see what looks to be some more walls that have been crumbled away into another room.
What you find?
Another entrance to the main room, the main hall we came
Mm-hmm.
through.
Cautionary suggestion. There is a big scorpion
There's
in the room.
also little whispers of those fey creatures we heard before.
I mean, considering that that scorpion looked well fed, I don't doubt it.
I'm gonna need a stealth check from you, B, as you're kind of creeping around.
Bloom's just gonna like
Yep.
pick up a rock. I found a rock.
Looking inside this room, B, I will actually show you these tokens because they're not too hidden at this point. You see, let me give it more specifically. Almost the entire ceiling of this room has collapsed, while below the floor has crumbled into a 10-foot deep sinkhole filled with rubble, mud, and glistening patches of fungus. Evidence of ancient damage, burn scars, and acid, scorch marks decorate the walls and much of the rubble floor. 4 mudlicker misfits seem to be clambering about and scurrying around amid the rubble in the sinkhole. They seem to be gathering mushrooms of sorts, but seem to be wrestling over particularly bright and blue ones. They also seem to be kind of hurling little kind of mud balls at each other. They seem like they were workers that were supposed to probably be tasked with gathering mushrooms, but have made a game out of it in the process.
Are these the same things we saw in the first room?
Yep.
Uh, like wave the group to come forward. Um,
It is a 10-foot drop, so they would have to actually climb to get out of there. You do have the high ground.
I'm gonna wave the Bloom.
I'll snuff out my light then, and I'll sneak on over.
It's a little bit headache.
Do you want to stealth?
Yeah, Bloom, you are behind me, so you're a lot stealthier than him because you're kind of creeping up behind, and you're a smaller creature.
I'm just gonna like
Is it a nat
whisper.
1, Bloom? No, it's
I
not.
don't
You have
know.
a
You
3.
tell me.
Oh, is it, okay, oh, that's private, good. I just had
I'm
to
gonna
see what your
whisper.
actual modifier was.
I'm just gonna whisper to Bloom. Acid. 'Cause I remember the acid just blew one of them up before.
Do you have a good like angle for me?
Right ahead of me.
Just lob one.
Just lob one. Because I'm assuming I can see them moving.
Yeah.
30 feet or
I'm gonna give them the measurement.
wrong one.
Measuring tool? Hello?
I would say
Sorry.
30 feet, because they have partial cover because they are inside of a hole. So I'll give them slightly partial cover, but you may go ahead and do that.
Just make a stream, create a pond.
Oh, just like
around them.
okay. So Bloom is gonna throw a blob right there,
Okay.
and she's just gonna start yucking acid balls in there.
V, are you gonna shoot him in the process too?
Uh,
Oh, that's
I think
gonna
that's all
hit.
that I think that's all that I have is shots. There's
So if you're doing a sneak attack on them, you both would get an action to do.
sure fire.
Go and roll damage for me. I think that might be a crit hit too. You actually critically hit them, Bloom. So let me double
That's
check what
actually
you
big
do.
with splashes.
They take so any but so the one single target takes the full acid. So gonna go and pause it. Add these
They
to the
also
combat.
take 1 persistent acid as well now on a
Yeah,
crit
but
success.
and I'll add the double damage to this one. So he's gonna take double. And I'm pretty sure the actual does the one damage get double too?
Why are we all taking 8?
Oh, that's because I had all of you targeted. Let me go 8 and then let me heal everyone up. There we go.
8 damage.
There we go, I had it wrong targeted. So they take 8 damage. I'm pretty sure if you hit, you deal 1d6 plus 1 acid. So I guess that would double up. That's going to straight up kill one of them. Yeah, that's going to straight up kill one of them. And all the other 3 get burned for 1 acid damage.
Nice.
V, you somehow managed to miss them. They are a little bit down there, but you did manage to miss your first shot.
I'll take my free action to move 10 feet.
Yep. You would guess by that they only have 10 HP.
Oh, the game is paused.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Okay, I'm just looking. Alright, no exit for him. I will enter reload.
Like to try intimidating one of them. Actually,
Yeah,
they
I'm
all
better at that.
flat-footed. They all flat-footed to you right now because you were technically getting the first initiative attack. So you were
Oh,
technically
cool.
concealed to them until you make your first attack.
Interesting. I guess. Well, do I still try to deceive one of
Um,
them,
actually,
or
since
does it not
you
even do anything?
actually go ahead and roll damage because you actually would have hit them because if they were flat-footed, they would have
Oh,
actually that first attack would have actually hit with the 14.
okay. 7.
Okay, you hit one of them for 7. The one in the middle is not looking very good.
I will attempt to deceive. Yes, guy on the right.
Okay, go and roll deception.
Well, you best start running to that door down the south.
Yep, they do not. They are not able to understand where you are right now, as they're too shockened by everything else going on.
Explosives. Explosives would be fun. I'm just gonna take a shot at the injured one for now. Actually, no. A different one.
That'll critically hit.
Huh.
You definitely blast the one beside the 2 as well. It is 100% dead. You're at level 2, doing 30 damage. Level 2, why are you doing 30 damage?
It's just a regular clan pistol. It's not even anything crazy.
Yeah,
He just
fatal
rolled really
D10.
well.
Because apparently gunslingers do little damage until they crit, and then they just blow shit up.
Yeah.
They're like rogues,
Yeah.
but ranged.
That would be one action to that, one action. What would you like to do with your last action?
Um, I guess I would like to recall or knowledge one of them.
Yeah.
See if I can learn anything about these things.
Yes,
Uh,
actually. Go ahead and roll me either a
survival.
society, nature, occult, or society.
You said society twice.
It's really important.
Totally on purpose.
Yeah, so you can do survival. You can do survival.
Uh,
With that, you will know that they have a weakness to cold iron, as Fays genuinely do not like cold iron weapons. But you remember a lot of Fays don't actually like cold iron weapons. Something about them just doesn't mesh well. And you also
deal with the
think, just by looking at them, you could probably tell that they are probably really good climbers as well.
deal back to the group. They do not like iron. They're from the Fae.
Bloom,
I've
it is your
always
done.
go.
Bloom kind of looks at you and just goes, "I've always wanted to go to the Fae. Um, uh, uh, so he is just out of my range. So I guess I'm gonna be stepping on in then.
Also, you have 100% alerted the Fae in the middle of the hallway. Though they will take at least one full round to be able to even realize that y'all are here.
Oh, I didn't even see them.
Yep, they are technically
Um,
technically you don't see them actually, you just heard them.
okay, well, okay, I'll stay with the plan that I was doing then.
Yep.
So one action to do that, and then my two actions to look at the dude down there and just be like, "I got you a present," and then glob a thing of acid at him.
It only has 2 HP. Mercy.
Now it
Mercy,
has
my
0 HP.
Mercy, my darling. My darling, mercy. It only has 2 HP. Mercy.
Bloom says with a smile as she watches them melt.
Oh, that wasn't even the one. Oh god, actually, hold on.
That was
Are we
one.
doubling the splash damage too? No, because that would be because then you
It's your
did roll
choice.
critic.
It's your choice.
It will. It's not gonna kill that one.
Does
Yeah,
it get
no.
does the splash give it persistent damage? Like, will it
It
just die on
does.
its turn? So it just dies on its turn.
It would literally
Yeah,
die. Actually, yeah, no. I'll do that. It'll get the persistent 1 damage.
it gets one
Uh,
persistent acid damage.
I
So
will
it
put.
would have two actually, because the first critical hit.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and add these other ones to the combat tracker so y'all can actually attack them, just to give them something else to do. Because on its turn, because it's going to go down, and it is going to. Yeah, it's gonna. I'm gonna move it up in initiative above Nilo for sake of this. Where did it go? Here we go. Okay. He is going to attempt to climb all the way up to you with this like acid like burning at his skin. He's gonna climb up, trying to do a very weakened attack at you, Bloom. He's actually just gonna straight up get a minus penalty to that, as he is just covered in acid, and you just see him like slowly like shambling his way to you with like these like loud yipping curses, and then he just kind of falls flat but at your feet.
As he's falling flat, Bloom just kind of looks at him and just goes, "Bleh." Just gives a little, eh.
Nilo,
Bring
you hear the sounds of commands. Those little commands have now been shortened to only like one single command. And you're probably guessing that is the attack command.
Yeah, probably. Okay.
Also, Bloom's gonna high five V.
High five.
Not even your turn. You are not allowed. You're. I didn't mean to target myself, but okay. I am going to wolf stance, obviously, and I won't be able to get all the way up there necessarily, but I do
It
have.
is a 60-foot distance, which means they're going to have to use a minimum of 2 actions.
Yeah,
Actually, it's
which
probably going to take a minimum of 3 actions just to even get to you guys.
which I'm going to try and take advantage. Which, give me a second to actually do things.
Wolf stance has been applied.
And I'm going to use all of his movement to get here.
Okay.
Of course, that door's closed. Can I open that door so I can, like, go into the
Yep.
little crevice? Yeah. I mean, best I can do for now.
They're going to spend one action to climb up and out of this little pit here. You see him climbing up, and since they have not actually seen anything, I'm gonna give them a single perception check to see. Give me a stealth roll since you kind of went in that little outgrowth there.
Can I re-roll that? Can
If
I?
you have a hero point, yeah.
Please? I do.
All we hear from there is sad noises.
Okay, that's
You just hear like the the freaking mudkip sounds from not mudkip the whatever the things are from wow it's
Oh, the Murlocs.
Murlocs, that's what I'm looking for. You see him run straight past you, and that is basically his entire movement. And they are going to each on their turn basically get up to here, make a single perception check against your 25, which I'm not even sure if they can reach. They cannot reach without a
Natural 20.
yeah, they would only be able to see you on a natural 20. He's gonna hit in this
and
little
even
outgrowth.
then, they kind of can't because that would only make it a 24.
It would still
It
be
would-
considered a success, though.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
increases it increases any success by 1. You
So
you
even though
see
it's
these
still a
you
success.
see these little gremlin things coming up towards your party.
All right. Upon seeing that, you will, start running at them. Sword in hand. The one he runs at, the top one, he'll attempt to intimidate it and just, like
It has a very low will save. It is not a very strong-minded creature.
nice. Yeah, he'll just kind of like start yelling at it, like calling it a whole host of names, namely short, ugly.
It is not. You are 1 away from crit succeeding, but you do manage to fry in this one little creature. You have made it feel fear.
Cool.
You may have felt insecure. That's what you did.
I wanted to read that and not apply it.
You're good. You now have your panache here.
Hell yeah, making enemies feel insecure and then finishing them. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to use my finish.
Technically, if you roll max damage on your panache, you could actually kill it with like the almost half damage. Oh, that's a critical.
Hit. Oh, this is gonna be big.
Yep. It is completely dead. You have completely killed this thing with your hit.
At least it's not like last time where I rolled crit.
Just 7
finisher
damage.
and- yeah, that was pretty pog. Upon doing that,
Yep. V, it's your go. You see something that seems to be approaching you as you just takes down one of these creatures.
Reload. And so intimidation gives it flat-foot to see if it messes all its numbers.
Yeah, flat-footed basically is like exhaustion, essentially.
But intimidate's the one that gives them flat-footing.
Yes. No, not intimidate. That is the other one that
The deception.
yeah.
Cool.
Basically, you're like, look over there, and then you do a bang.
Yeah. And like toss a attempt to toss a rock behind him while I'm reloading. Like toss one while I'm putting the bullet in. It makes a sound behind him. Like better check out, buddy.
That'll do it. He is now flat-footed. He has a 12 AC now. I hope you like. I hope you'd like to know that. 13 AC.
Exciting.
Are you so close to him? Yep, that'll definitely hit. Boom. He takes a huge blast off one of his ears as you basically clean one ear and cauterize it all in the same motion.
And then, so I'm assuming we're not in darkness right now, right? We're in bright light.
Nope, because of the giant crack in the wall. If this was an enclosed space, yes, but you have this giant sun exposing to you.
I guess I will take the aid action.
Mm-hmm.
That helps. I'll aid whatever Bloom's next thing is.
Okay. The other misfit is gonna kind of like get up all the way up to here, and then give a command to its little minion, and you're just gonna see like this like squishy little maggot looking thing kind of come up on its thing, and he's gonna yell out different commands to it, as well as gonna cast Bane. I need a will save from you. You click the one in the chat box. Okay, you have been, as long as you stay in this area, you have a -1 to attack rolls. And now it is Bloom's turn. I know I can actually have the proper music playing. Abomination, light, and here we go.
And I guess I will first action to get myself better positioned. Upon seeing you being attacked and some magical effect going on, she's just gonna stop that. And she's going to try to I think she's gonna just tangle foot against it.
Yeah. That will just barely hit. Go for it.
So that just means that it is a put it in there. It's the spell effect tangled, so it just has a -10 to its
Move
movement.
speed?
Yep.
Okay.
And
It
you can
is.
try to make a DC 18 save against it to try to take it off.
Okay, that's actually going to be really helpful whenever it tries probably running away now that it's half of its life is gone.
I
This
was
little
hoping to immobilize it, but
yeah, this little maggot is going to try receiving you, Nilo, as it doesn't. It just kind of, you just see this like bug-looking thing, just kind of like squirm its way out of all of the practice that it has. It knows basically basic combat techniques. At least enough so that you just see like this huge maggot just go over to you and attempt to. That was not gonna hit you, I don't think. Nope, that is not gonna hit. Uh, and yeah, let me do not 20. That's it. Nilo, it is your go. You have now hidden away
Yeah.
from the group.
Just makes it look like I've left. Okay, I'm going to move. Damn it. Eh. I am going to move over here, and I'm going to try and hit it with Fury of Blow.
Okay, make 2 attack actions. The first one will hit. And the second one will hit, so you roll damage twice and combine the numbers.
You just come up behind this dude. He's like covered in vines, and you're like, "Good night." What?
The first punch doesn't actually kill it, but the second one kind of comes around and then manages to get it downed as well.
I just bit the shit out of this man.
1 action left.
I'm actually going to go back. If I take cover, can I? I
You
have
would
to
not,
move to even take cover.
if you were to move out of its line of sight, you do not need to take cover at that point. If you were
That's what I was
completely
going
blocking
to.
it.
I was
So,
going to actually go and try and do that.
yeah, so if you were to move like right here, you would just, it would have to physically
Yeah.
see you before it, even if it tried a ranged attack. You see this creature begin to start worrying about its life choices as you have killed literally everything around it except this singular maggot. Just maggot, I swear. It's just so. This maggot.
He's just here for a good time. He
I
is
just can't. I
here.
just can't
Look
help
at him.
those eyes.
Look at him. He's just here. He's just having a good time.
Just
The
can't
eyes of
help
a
those
killer.
eyes.
He's just a little derpy boy.
He was going to attempt to tumble through.
Let's see if this. Let's see if this maggot's able to body block you. Oh, just barely. Barely.
Barely. Oh,
It's
so
a
you just kind of
tough
like
little
pops
maggot.
Yeah.
over it like it's a gymnastics. I don't even know what they're called. But like one of those bars, basically.
Yep.
I
Moves over
went to a different tab just to come back to this big fucking thing.
It's so
God.
cute. So
No!
cute.
I like bugs. I don't like that.
After jumping over it, you will kind of do a quick little turn and swipe at it with his rapier, looking to finish it. Oh,
Oh, that is okay. This is actually the tougher of the creatures. Let's see if you actually one-shot it. 21 will not one-shot it, but it is down very, very low. It is very low.
wait.
And that was with the Bane effect too.
I don't think that did my.
Or isn't he out of Bane?
Yep. Oh, you did not do the panache actually.
Yeah.
Um, go ahead and just roll me a D4, D2. No, duh, sorry. It dies. I was trying to think like, oh, how much damage would it need, and like, it you managed to one shot this thing.
Nice.
It had 25 HP. Did not mean to do a charisma check, but it is very beautiful today.
Sweet.
That means it is V's go. You see this very last misfit. He seems like he is like ready to bolt out of here.
Hmm.
Like he's kind of like giving commands to the maggot as like his last hope of being alive, and you just one shots it by just the most of it.
Alright. Back here. Gonna start with the recanted reload because I don't think I have a bullet in. I'm just gonna yell to the thing. Uh, there's no leaving this, friend. Just come on over. I'm gonna intimidate it this time instead. I don't have a good roll on, but ooh,
That'll find it. I don't have a good roll. I'll just roll 17 instead.
I had to say a modifier. Uh, and I'm gonna shoot him.
I got your present. What is it? Bang!
A gun.
Oh, I wasn't targeting it. Shit.
You're fine. That will definitely hit it.
Is it a crit or normal?
It is a wait, yeah, it's a normal because no one aided you. You are one away from critting it.
I wasn't certain if the
Oh,
I didn't notice AC
uh,
with flat footing.
Actually, go ahead and target it and make an attack roll fast. I need to double check its AC.
Okay.
Nope, it is a
I have to-
14 AC. It is a 14 AC. You didn't target it, so that is a crit. Go ahead
Let
and
me-
You
roll
gotta
critical
reload and
damage.
then shoot it again.
Yeah, let me. I'm just gonna. Oh, I didn't mean to click that. Give it its health back.
Yeah. It
Um.
doesn't automatically take damage. I have to actually manually apply it.
Oh, cool. That's a crit.
That will blast it 2 times over. It takes no damage. Oh, yes. It takes all of its damage. There we go. You managed to kill this thing before it even has a chance to speak. It's 135 EXP, Jesus.
I surrender. What?
We did just kill what 7, 8 of them,
Uh,
and
you-
also the maggot.
Yeah, you killed 8 creatures and a maggot.
Yeah.
Everyone okay?
Yeah.
Anybody
I
hurt?
apologize. I kind of just sort of hid and then pokey and then hit again.
And you're fine. You're fine.
You do not have to
you-
worry
I
about...
am going.
Go. You
So
I'm going to do something stupid.
no,
Don't wait.
I'm not going to purposely put us in danger.
Is that the room with that has the scorpion in it?
that's definitely the room
Yep,
that has
I
the
have an
scorpion in
idea.
it.
Okay. Are you gonna feed their corpses to the scorpion to try to get in on our side?
That wasn't what I was going to feed it, but yeah.
Do we want to grab all the stuff off their bodies first so we can turn around and sell it at the guild or something like
Yes,
that?
I will
course.
give you all... You can thematically do that, but I will just give you its gold worth.
Okay, that works.
Yeah.
Did you take any damage?
Nope.
I don't think anyone
I
took
don't think
any
anyone took
damage.
Yeah.
Well, this unscathed.
Also, Nilo, I can heal you, just to let you know.
That's fine. But yeah, no.
I had to take a feat for that.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Can I see if the door's locked?
Yes, the door's locked.
Can I see if the key that I have unlocks?
That key does not go to that specific door, but
Damn.
you are more than welcome to try to break down the door.
Can I go back outside and like look in the windows just to make sure that I was right about it just being the scorpion in there?
Yep, the scorpion is just the scorpion in there. I will say, looking around on the bodies of the things, let's see if you find everyone give me a perception check and let's see if you find a key.
Ooh.
13, 15, 7. B, it's up to you.
I'll use my hero point that I got at the top of the hour.
Go for it. Let's see if you find a key.
I'll reroll that.
Okay, on the body of the misfit that seemed to be like majorly trying to, guide everyone, yeah, he definitely had a key. So you have this room over here, and now you have now unlocked the door to the giant scorpion room.
Awesome. I'm gonna pick up a corpse.
We should grab all the bodies and just kind of offer it to the scorpion.
Well, yeah, of course. Can I like slowly like walk in here
Yeah.
and like?
So this, like I said, once again, the ceiling of this room has fallen into two places. The smaller collapse destroyed a flight of stairs that once led up to a now ruined upper floor. a larger, collapsed, mostly buried, the southern double door, leaving a hole in the roof partially blocked with several crossed timbers. A second double door to the north has a stone face carved with skulls caked with tangles of moss. You would say that this room seemed to be serving as a kennel for the giant scorpion. We're not really too sure how the little creatures managed to lure it in here, but they do seem to be attempting to pen it in, but they definitely would have to keep this thing well fed.
Can I
It,
like take one of the misfits like buddies and just like toss it in front of the scorpion?
yep. It kind of looks a little bit warily at you at first, kind of staring, just kind of watching you left and right, just kind of watching you down. As you throw one of the corpses over it, kind of grabs it with one of its claws, kind of poking at it, and then it kind of snatches it, and you kind of just see these like large claws just kind of like work at it like it's giant chopsticks. It just pulls apart like the flesh and kind of like feeding it through its mouth.
Yeah. Uh, what did Bloom call this thing the first time?
Danger popper.
Yes, the danger popper. Uh, good,
Yep.
good scorpion. I'm just going to pick up another misfit and just like toss it.
It seems to be full after the first one. It's just kind of like it just kind of like carries it, and it kind of like carries it over here to the corner where you see like some various bones and such, and it just kind of deposits the corpse over there, and just kind of just like spins around in circles a few times, and then just kind of like sits on the corpse.
That was stupidly cute. What the fuck? Uh,
Told you.
well, yeah. I am going to. I'm actually going to go to where it's locked, ain't it?
No, it's
Everything
not.
is
No, it's not.
okay. I was gonna say everything is locked. I swear to God.
I was right clicking it to look up.
Yeah. I am going to walk over here though. Just not
Yep.
showing any not showing any fear and also trying to just like I'm not a threat kind of
It it
strut
just
thing.
it does not seem to bother you in any way. It seems to
Yeah.
be full and content that you have now unlocked this door. So this door now you have now freed a scorpion onto the plains of this world.
He'll be fine. He'll be okay.
It is
Little
most
blue
likely going to
ball
get up
thing.
and leave after y'all leave. It will most likely get up and leave out through the swamp. I'm sure this
I
won't have
mean, I'm
repercussions for
sure
later.
as long as it remembers me, I don't give a fuck. Um I mean like as long as it does like not go back to the city, which I don't think any logical reason a scorpion would actually do that.
Yep.
They don't really care for. They hide. They don't attack on purpose unless they feel threatened.
Yep, it seemed to be lured into this room and locked away. And V, you see what looks to be a door that's mostly off its hinges at this point. It wouldn't take much to get this door open. But you do
I just
seem to
want to
be
know
going through into a separate area of sorts.
if I hear anything behind it.
Nope, actually it seems perfectly fine. It seems
Can I
perfectly
open this
quiet.
door though?
Yep.
If I
Now,
can like
go ahead,
kind of
Boom.
talk to animals, could I just like talk to the scorpion real quick and just be like, "Hi, friend. How are you? I hope you're nice and full. We left you some food outside if you want it. Um, do you?"
Just get it kind of like skittering with its little feelers. It's just kind of like you see it kind of like move its mandibles in front of its like face a little bit, kind of cleaning its face with like the attempting to clean its face with like these claws. As you see it just like meticulously like rolling its little like mandibles in place to kind of clean off anything around its face, so it would not rot around it.
Hmm. Um. Do you want some water?
It is unable to understand you, but it does look at you curiously, as you are not made of as you are not made of any sort of flesh.
I will.
Also, V, you may go in that room if you're interested in that room over there.
Yeah.
Let me get Neela real fast, since you're actually in the room proper.
Oh,
Let me give this description to Neela real fast. The air in this large chapel feels colder and damper than everywhere else in the ruins. Condensed beads on the walls run in rivulets across the countless skulls carved into the stone. A moldering human corpse lies slumped against the walls, his hands wedged into a crack as if he died trying to pry a brick loose. Three short flights of stairs lead upward to a wider chamber to the north, where a semicircular dais supports an altar of white stone. And then it has just the stained glass windows.
Naila's just gonna look around. Uh,
Yep.
for the dead.
What is Bloom doing now?
Um. I'm going to use the spout cantrip and kind of pull some water up from the ground into like a floating orb kind of thing.
Yep.
Like if you've ever seen like ants eating like drinking water off of like leaf droplets,
Yeah.
kind of an idea, and kind of shape this like little ball of water and then just kind of float it through the air towards the scorpion if it wants something else water wise.
It kind of pours the water out of the air with its like tries to pull the water out of its ears with like the claws, but as you finally get it close enough, it kind of you see like the little like mouth mandibles just kind of like skittering across the surface of the water as it starts to drink it in.
Okay, very good. And she'll just waltz on through.
Yep, and you do see this dead body over here as it looks like it was trying to pry away at maybe some sort of something over here to the left. You wonder why in the world it was not able to get out of this room by chance, but you were able to get in the room just fine.
I had
You'll,
no issues. That scorpion's really nice. I think I'm gonna name him Balthazar. Um, can I like see like if he's like holding something or like if there's
yes,
something
actually,
on him?
you can actually loot this thief's corpse. There actually is stuff on it.
Oh, okay.
You see a +1 rapier, a dagger, a healing potion, a dark vision elixir, and a silver ring. Big note is you is currently using a +0 rapier.
No, I was 100% gonna give it to you. Um, I'll kind of call to you wherever they are, unless they're worried about the scorpion.
You is on BRB at this moment, but when he gets back, I will tell him about the thing.
Yeah, and then
Um,
if you could just throw me the other items for the time being.
yep. I will say, I
sort
need
of help.
you as you are close as you are. I need you to give me a perception check.
You got it, boss.
Okay.
I ain't seeing shit.
Yeah, it's very you're not really too sure what that he was clawing at on this side of the wall, but you do know that there is at least a room on the other side of this generalized area, so it does make you a little bit curious.
Hmm. What a weird looking dude.
Right
What you
now,
looking at?
I'll add these things over to your inventory, and I'll add the +1 daggers, or the +1 rapier to his inventory. Which is really convenient because he was using a rapier.
And Bloom will kind of hold up the little silver ring. I think this goes well with your aesthetic.
Oh,
It's a little silver ring.
yeah. Milo
You.
puts out his paw.
Yo,
I don't really like metal. She like shakes her little fingers, her little plant fingers.
Milo just takes it and just puts it in his bag. Thank you.
let me double check.
Do you want me to just role play it?
Yep, also, I need, Nilo now to make a perception check for me.
Well, that's going on. Hey, you. We dead guy, but
I'm re-rolling that.
Go ahead.
he had a sword kind of like yours, but it's got some like engravings on it. I thought you might be interested in it.
Oh, how so? Would like, do you by chance know what they are, or just anything
I think
ornate sort?
they're to help you strike better, and be more precise. Stabby stab.
Oh, well, precision is definitely what I'm about. Let me take
Yeah.
a look.
Right, here you are. It's a +1 rapier.
I've already added to your sheet too and made you wield it.
Yeah.
I will say, Nilo finds a door that seems to be opening up as he kind of looks over to where the, thief was kind of clawing at the wall. They look in to investigate the area and manage to see what looks to be a hidden door of sorts that leads to a separate room.
And then you said there were two. There was a healing potion, and then what was the last one?
Dark vision elixir.
Yeah, I'll take both of those for the time being.
Yep.
Perfect.
So like,
Oh, sorry. There was also another door on the other end. Sorry.
okay, I was just
Sorry.
confused. I was just like, can I just go in here?
Yep,
I don't
it
know.
seems to connect to the other room that you saw on the outside, the very first room that you saw,
Yeah,
into the decrepit room. It seems like there
I
was
am
maybe one.
going.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say I was gonna walk in here.
Yep, and then you see that this kind of connects to that original room that you saw with the decrepit looking, maybe bedroom, maybe at once time? Or maybe an armory or some tapestry.
Can I see if I can, I guess, find really anything that isn't just destroyed?
Yes, you may. With that perception roll, you manage to look around this room, and you find a rusted ring of keys.
Hell yeah, keys.
Has ruined
No.
6 of its. Basically, the rust has ruined 6 of its iron keys, but 2 bronze keys remain usable. One decorated with a lighthouse that you'd probably imagine goes over to most likely the trapdoor in the lighthouse, and the other is decorated with a book.
Guess I'm gonna figure out what I gotta do with these.
Uh,
Woo.
and
Real quick.
Bloom, you what up?
Did you say there were bodies in here before we got in this room with the
Yes.
scorpion?
Oh, not in the room with the scorpion, in the room of the temple room.
Can I check them to see if any of them are from the guild?
These specifically aren't, as you look for that kind of insignia that, and this there doesn't seem to be any insignia on this specific body. But good guess. You actually good on recalling that. But yes, Neela, you now have 2 keys. And like I said, did you do remember that there is that little like cubbyhole looking thing, or that thing that you saw on the altar before?
Yeah. No, I was gonna go and check that out. I just wanted to
Yep.
see what
No,
everyone's doing.
there's one more door down here to be checking.
You would like to approach the altar.
Oh.
Everyone's like walking away from it.
I mean, I'll do it. I'm just trying to add something in my inventory.
Oh, I'll add it. If you want to add the rest being keys, I can do it.
I'm gonna do what Bloom does best: moss collection.
Uh-huh.
There you go. Rest of being keys.
He's gonna actually walk up to the altar, kind of
Hmm.
admiring the place.
Do I see any bodies in here?
In this, other than the thieves' remains, you do see what looks to be 2 body. Actually, no, you don't see it where you're at, B. Where are you at, B? Oh, you're down there. Let me get to V real fast.
We just ditch V.
V, you see. Let me go ahead and give V his description. V, the ceiling seems to have been collapsed in the southwest corner of this room. The walls bear several shelves, but books and papers once kept there have rotted into ruin long ago due to exposure to the elements, as have the wooden desk and chair in an alcove to the northeast. Would you like to roll me a perception check?
Yeah. No.
You do see a beautiful desk there, you know, a very round-away desk, as well as a few other things.
No bodies, don't care.
Maybe that will be useful in a bit. As for now, let me get up to the people up here. Who is pressing on the button on the shrine, or is anyone just collecting moss per se? But there is 2 bodies over here, and here you see the skeletal remains of something long dead.
And while they're figuring that out, I'm checking for insignias.
On the corpses?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I
Two
feel like continue?
2 long dead acolytes, you'd imagine, as they wear these kind of like acolyte robes. You remember that this is an altar to Nimbaloth, the ghost and dead and dying god. They seem to have been decomposed a little more than the mossy skeletons, into little more than mossy skeletons along the eastern ridge of this long chamber. Initially, kind of out of the sight, they kind of seem to be in this little alcove here. They seem mostly harmless. But as everyone seems to kind of be approaching the altar, and as Nilo kind of gets over to the altar, you see the creatures begin to move and shift, and they seem to not like Nilo over by the altar. V, since you were staring directly at their face, I will give you 1 action before they start getting up.
And I can tell that it seems to be Nilo they're specifically bothered by.
Yes, they seem to be bothered by Nilo over by the altar.
I'm gonna just yell over Nilo. I'm like, back it up, back it up. We've got movement.
Am I allowed to move?
That is V is moving away from the skeletons, and that is going to be his action.
Okay.
Let me add the it's lagging a little bit. Let me add the encounter. Come on. Give it. Give it. Whoop. There we
Has
go.
Bloom did Bloom accidentally propose to Nilo without them realizing? Maybe.
Okay,
Nilo would
everyone.
be so dumbfounded and would not fucking care. Not care, but like would not know.
I
Oh.
got you wing.
I may have done that twice, but you see a ghostly blue eye that appears in each of the skeletons as they begin to stand up. And then you hear the sound fangs of Albania.
No.
Not Metroidvania. Sans, no.
The sun is shining, the birds are chirping.
The Metroid is Vaniaing.
Also,
Why do I have?
hold on one second. For some reason the combat track was being weird.
Yeah, it sent me 7 requests.
Did it? Oh my gosh, that was a major.
Yeah.
And mine should be at 31. It looks like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
I assumed I just couldn't shoot the bones on the ground, so I was like, maybe if we move away from the altar. Unfortunate.
Well, you didn't scream fast enough now, did you?
Let me double check. I might have to hold on, let me dump this encounter and then restart it because it majorly glitched
Let's
out.
just try it again.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, can we keep our rolls?
You can keep the 31.
Hell yeah.
I don't even remember what I had. I had a 20. I had an 18. I will take an 18.
1 second. Let me just mute myself real fast. Welcome on in, raiders. Hey, we're about to start a combat kobold raid. I love kobolds. We're about to start a raid. Oh, not raid. We're about to start a combat with some skeletons, though they are most likely very overleveled. I am running the abomination vaults. So they are just discovering. If anyone's doing the abomination vault, please turn away now. But otherwise, I welcome you all in. Thank you so much, Nan Bread. Love you so much. You give me a shout out, Nan Bread. I love kobolds. I run so many kobolds. I run so many kobolds in my game.
Gotta stop. What?
Okay.
3 in a
then
row.
I'll give you that. Be your first, anyways.
Okay.
I will say they are. I will give them flat-footed to you for this one turn B.
Oh, okay.
Because you did end up getting that nat 20. So I'll say they are definitely flat-footed. They were still trying to stand up and they're prone right now.
I'm in my free action for my 10 feet of movement. And I'll fire upon this guy.
Rattle me bones.
That is a very big miss. You can also use a hero point to reroll that if you'd like. It is
Oh
in the top of the
yeah,
hour.
hero points.
Just roll me a flat d20 if you just so you don't have to reload. So I can just add 9 to it.
20.
11, so that would be 20. 20 will hit.
Go.
Pew! Bam! You shoot that skeleton so good.
And then I will have to reload. Deal the skeleton who I don't even know if can understand me. Gonna shoot you in your funny bone.
I don't know why that was. What am I perceiving?
And then I am going to recall survival against the undead and skeletons if I can to try and learn something
Sure.
about them.
Yes, actually, that would probably be very great. Would you
18.
like to know a weakness or a ability?
Since I'm the starter, I'll do weakness.
They seem to have a weakness 5 to bludgeoning damage.
They're made out of bones. Smash them with something hard and blunt.
Nilo just looking over there with his fists, like, heavy bleeding.
Just
Put it,
fucking
Nilo.
punching his hand,
This
just
is
like,
your
my
fight.
tongue.
I'm gonna point. Which one? Nilo's the fight? Yeah. I'm
Yeah,
pointing Nilo.
Nilo's the monk.
This is your fight. And that's all I got.
Blue, it is to go. Extortion.
I'm gonna look at the skeletons. Can I? I'm gonna start with a recall knowledge using
Okay.
religion. Just
Yes, you
try
may.
to figure out, like, if there's a way to let them peacefully move on in the world.
Okay, I'll say, you get a small ability. You know that they seem to be possessed by something. However, they do kind of have that, little bit of that, you know, a little bit of death trait. You recognize that they would probably be damaged by positive healing effects.
So it's not quite my round.
Also, you notice that they would probably be really, really bad if they were exposed to sunlight.
If only I had a sunlight spell.
Only if you had access to a giant sun.
Oh, I have an idea. I have big idea.
That is your turn, Blue. Oh, no, sorry, that's your first
What?
action,
No, it's
Blue.
not.
I
I'm like,
said
that was
first
my
action.
first action. I'm like, please no. Like, I have more. I'm gonna acid splash him. Yeah. I'm doing what Bloom does best. Splash. I forgot to target them.
You're so lucky that everything has resistance to, like, poison, but then you're like, I choose acid. Screw poison,
Yeah.
acid.
Yeah.
That'll hit, by the way.
Yeah. 20 hit? 20.
Yep.
Yeah, that hits? Yeah. Is that a crit or nah?
Nope, these are actually tougher.
That makes sense. There's some damage. Don't do the bottom one. Just the top one.
Yep, they don't know splash, no splishy splash.
No splishy splash.
Okay, that is gonna be your turn. Nilo, what are you gonna do?
You're affected by sunlight.
So, I know. So, question. At this point in time, logically, sun would probably be beaming through that, like, stained glass,
It's mid high day. It's high noon.
which is the best time for this. Worst time for me because I'm probably going to start some other shit. But I am going to Wolfstand's Fury of Blows and just hit that, stained glass.
You're just gonna be shattering that. I do want you to roll the attacks just to see how many windows you smash. A minimum of 2, but let's see. And then roll damage for those just to see how much you smash. 5 and 6. Okay. I would say you are going to smash.
No.
Do not take 2 damage. Also, rip these walls a second. 1 second. There we go. You managed to smash all but the last windows as this sun begins to shine on both of them. This is a very, very big deal. They are now stunned 2 and clumsy 2. And they cannot claim a corpse, but you are not sure what that means.
Can I also... No, I did one... Do I still have one action? I should still have one action, right?
You have 1 action.
I'm gonna walk away from the altar.
Okay. It is on its turn. It is going to use its entire turn to get up to you, and then that's all it can do. And the next one is going to use its entire 3 actions to get up to you, and then that's all of its actions.
Wow. So does stun 2 just take away actions?
It takes away 1 action per stunned level. So it's stunned 2, so now it took up 2 of its actions, so it only had 1 action left. And considering it's in direct sunlight, yeah, it literally only has 2 actions until it gets in darkness. Or it only has 1 action until it gets into a not direct sunlight.
Mm.
Nice. Alright, seeing that they're like kind of slower and whatnot, and having dealt with skeletons before, and with V saying, vulnerable to punches and whatnot, Yu is going to attempt to tumble through her skeleton in front of him, or to the right, I should say. That's a
Okay.
success.
That's definitely a success.
Ooh, he's gonna get to the other side. On getting to the other side, he'll still be like gripping his rapier, but kind of like making a fist at the hilt and just kind of punch at the skeleton.
Okay.
Right. Attack.
That'll hit.
Sweet. What do I roll twice?
It takes. So it takes. So it's kind of weird. So it has a weakness 5 to bludgeoning, but it's also immune to precision damage. So it did take 6 damage, which is technically 7 minus 6 plus 5. It's a very weird combination.
The panache damage is just based off of whatever damage you were dealing. Like it's the same.
Nope, it's precision damage. Panache is specifically precision damage. Because it's precise strike.
Is it?
Yeah, precision damage is very specific. It is, very few things have actual immunity to it, but it's very, very few things have immunity to it, but like certain, like gelatinous cubes would have immunity to like precision damage.
You're right, you're right.
You have 1 action left.
Oh.
I'm just going to then move to,
Just gonna toy with it.
I'm just gonna move to the other side of the altar. Just gonna put some distance between me and it. Stay close to the light.
V, it is your go.
I'm gonna also recall knowledge because I would like to know about his feet. Because I'm assuming, and because I know you said the sunlight thing, but I'm assuming I wouldn't know that.
The Bloom would tell everyone about it. Everyone who recalls knowledge would openly tell everyone else about it.
Oh, I gotcha. Does the stained glass count as direct sunlight?
No, but Nilo broke open. They literally broke open the windows.
Oh, I missed the part. That's what I was gonna do. Nice.
Yeah, they literally broke open the windows. These things are literally helpless. If I am literally thinking about, I'm gonna see what everyone else does, but I'm probably gonna end the combat encounter. Just assume that y'all beat the crap out of these things while kiting them. They literally cannot move. Well, they literally can't do anything other than move.
That's funny. I'm gonna shoot him.
Yeah, go ahead.
23, I'm assuming hits.
Yep. Let's see, Nilo's the one, so, Bloom. Not Bloom. You still have 1 and 1 action, there, 1 action left.
So we can't reload. And I guess I'm just gonna move. Keep some distance on these things. Then I'm done. Yeah, reload, shot, and then.
Bloom, what are you gonna do?
I have 2 options. I can either walk up and bonk them, or just acid splash again, and then aid you, or aid Nilo. I think that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
We're playing the Warlock build, aka Acid Splash. Make my attack. That's a crit hit.
It takes the double damage from that, and then it takes the splash. Well, not you, Bloom.
Why'd I take it?
Are you targeted? There we go.
Wood.
There we go. It takes the splash damage, and so does the other one. And then you're aiding Nilo. Nilo, what are you gonna do on your turn?
So, gonna run up and just bap it.
You make it up to there. Gonna do some punches, throw your blows.
That's the hope. Actually, quick question. Would, also, I realize I never wolf stance,
Mm-hmm. You're good.
but, uh, would you say that I could use my fangs as part of that, or is it just punching?
Uh,
Also, would my
yeah,
fangs be bludgeoning? That is the, or would that be piercing?
your fangs. So your fangs are piercing. Your fists are bludgeoning.
Okay, if that's the case, then I'm just gonna punch.
Yeah.
And
Your
Bloom
your
is acid.
To be right here. Don't take that away from me, please.
yeah. You're good. First
Can't
one misses, but
re-roll
second
that.
one, go ahead. That'll be your last hero point. Give me another punch.
I don't know.
Let me double check the AC. 50 when I hit, but go and roll damage and see what happens.
Do you want me to roll damage full?
Nope. It takes 12 damage and is almost destroyed by that. What is you gonna do in your last action?
I'm actually going to walk back.
Okay. And with that, I was just gonna see if anyone was dumb enough to actually end their turn next to these creatures. Congratulations, you passed the idiocy test. You did not decide to stand next to it and end your turn next to them. So I will say you just keep kiting these things and beating them up until they are completely dead.
Nice.
I was just really waiting to see if someone would end their turn next to them. But these, they both, you all just kind of take turns wailing on them, just kind of walking around, just kind of see them, like, trying to shamble over to you, and then you punch them and push them back, and then they walk over, and punch them back again. Nilo, inside the altar, you see a wand of healing and a scroll of restore senses. I wonder who could use this wand of healing.
Oh wow, look at that. A wand of healing.
It's actually canon.
I have even more healing. Also, it's hidden at the moment.
Oh, is it? Let me, there we go.
Oh. Gotcha. Wand of heal.
In a scroll of restore senses, here's what restore senses does. You can counteract a blinded or deafened condition, restoring vision or hearing. I do like how it says this can counteract both temporary magic and permanent consequences of magic.
Alright, gang. It's about 11:30 for me.
Yep.
Get a note.
That is basically a good place to stop anyways.
Yoink.
Yeah, that's about as good a place to stop as any. Let me...
Skellies, bugs.
You got the explosion swines. I will, like I said, V, V is gonna make sure to tell Nilo about the fact that they saw a room with books in it. With books in it.
Yes, with my book key. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I will relay that info.
Plus, there's only 2 rooms left on. There is 2 rooms left on this floor that you haven't seen. One is a room down the far southwest or southeast, and the other is the room that V saw. And we will totally investigate those rooms next time we come up. It's 2.5 hours is a good time. These are supposed to be shorter games. We're gonna raid out to Shadow the Roofaroo.
Shadow.
Roofaroo. Shadows everything. I love those, me. Love those.
Oh, I love good squish. Alright. Gotta get to bed. I'm holding up my partner as well.